She don't act cold. Her body looks tight.
Brian McKnight, a bunch of different people, and he owns the studio where I work at. So, you know, it's getting him.
He's
on
a very
there
big
is-
supporter himself.
Oh yeah,
very big supporter.
he's a darn nice guy. You know.
Yeah, genuine, really genuine guy.
Do you all have a venue picked out? Maybe a CD release party?
We're still working.
We're
on
still
that.
working on
that?
that venue release. To be honest with you.
Okay, well, we can get together after the show. And
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, we're just still working on that venue because there's just so many different places, and here in Orlando, it's hard to get into those venues.
Yes,
I've
it
already
is.
asked many different places, spoke to the club owners, spoken to all the assistant managers of places, and to get into places, they want you to have headliner permission.
Yeah.
They want all this
Got to be able to
garbage
draw a
before you get in
crowd,
there.
guaranteed.
yeah,
know,
they're big on that.
You know, regardless, you know, they're still going to get people through the door on a first Friday or anything like that of the month, and regardless, they don't want to let anybody else through the door for that to collect on it. But we're not trying to
Exactly.
collect. I even said we'll do it for free.
Well,
I'm
thank
serious.
God
said
we're
no.
here. 'cause-
And we said, okay, well then we'll see you in a little while. Then we'll just give it some time.
yeah.
What
Very
we're
cool.
trying to do, man.
All right, well, let's play the next tune for you guys from Adrian here. Spontaneous Love.
Spontaneous love. This is one of my
Spontaneous
favorites.
love.
This one's one of my
about
favorites.
heavy night drinking, right?
No. We're kind of. No, it's just it actually explains itself right at the beginning of the song. I think people will feel it.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Well, let's just play it and let them figure it out for themselves.
wonderful.
All right.
All right, Spontaneous Love, Adrian Tristan. That was Spontaneous Love from Adrian Tristan. And we were just talking off air about how you guys, the whole songwriting process. Now, how do you guys go about that?
Well, it depends. You know, like sometimes I'll give Adrian a song that I'm writing, and the song is like it could be anything. It could be a composition. It could be 3 minutes. It could be an idea. I'm like, here, Adrian. I email it to him because our schedules are so conflicting. You know, it's
Right.
hard to ever
Yeah.
meet up really together. Like, to be honest with you, the last time I saw him was when my son was born, maybe just 3 weeks ago. So I email him the song and I say to him, hey, let me know what you think about this track and if you want to work on it. And, you know, the same thing happened with 411 Night when we got together. I wasn't even done with the track, and you know he came in, loved the song, and he just started writing it out in less than 5 minutes, and I wasn't even done with the music. And by the time I finished the song, he was ready to go, and we were ready to record it, and it was just the most amazing thing ever.
That's
And he
cool.
did the same thing with Spontaneous Love. We came over and we were watching what was it, the Chris Rock
The Chris
special
Rock
on
special.
HBO?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so hilarious! And that very night, I gave him a CD filled with 8 songs I've been working on for like a month at least for all 8 different songs. I said, here, have your pick. And he just said, I like them all. And he's like, I'm going to work on this one first. And we just took it from there. You know, we have more, too, that we're going to start working on next. Just waiting for the new year, deciding what we're going to put on his album.
Yeah, it just flow. Mark, like I said, Mark's his ideas are insane. You know, when you work by yourself, there's only so far that your own mind will let you go. Especially, you know, sometimes when it comes to music, you get those blocks. But Mark, he'll come up with like, I don't know, just like some out of the woodwork stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he'll be like, "Yo, this is hot," and I'll be like, "No, I don't like it." And then after a while, I'm like, "Yeah, you know, it is kind of hot." You know, like.
Because one thing
Grows
that-
on you.
Yeah, it does, man. His stuff, it grew on me and it stuck with me. And I was like, okay, I gotta write something. I'd be doing him and myself a disservice if I didn't. So.
'cause one of the most important things is making it catchy. You got to make your beats catchy.
Yeah.
If they're not catchy, no one's going to remember the song at the end of the day.
Catchy and simple.
And simple, too, because your lyrics also have to be simple because not everybody understands certain terminology. Sometimes you have to break it down a certain way.
Right, exactly.
But other than that, I mean, it's just I use a lot of different lyrics, and, you know, I don't sample. Everything's created from...
Yeah, everything's from scratch. We
It's
don't
all
do
original.
sampling
There's
thing.
There's nothing that's sampled from Jay-Z's album. There's nothing sampled from every different artist or any program. It's all done from scratch. Every single instrument, every single thing is mixed down properly together.
Exactly.
Very cool.
It's unique.
Yeah, okay. Now we're talking about the scene around here also, the Orlando area. What is that like? Like, is it... I mean, us being like me personally, I'm like a rock DJ. Usually do rock and metal, and there are a few small, you know, a few big venues, you know, Hard Rock, House of Blues. After that, it's a big drop off, and it's hard to find small places that play rock, you know, whatever, on a regular basis. What's it like for
That's
when
true.
you play?
First off, thanks to Colleen from Hard Rock who didn't let us in the door. But
Right. We're going to get at you.
but yeah, we're
later.
gonna get there very
That's right.
soon.
I'll show you what's up.
The venues here in Orlando are very odd because, I mean, Hard Rock, yeah, it's a rock place, but there's another artist out there called Sean Don, a Jamaican reggae artist. He played at Hard Rock, even
Yeah.
sold it out. Screamers is another club over here that does a lot of different stuff like that too. Firestone is the only other club that actually has a stage. What I'm trying to work for Adrian now is Spring Break. Spring Break is coming next
That would be
year.
cool.
And my father's a digital DJ out there too, for the Desert Inn. And we're going to try and see if we can be out there for Desert Inn and also the band shell. But we have to go through the Chamber of Commerce for the band shell. And that takes some time, obviously. So if we plan ahead, we'll be able to get there. But there are not many venues here in Central Florida, especially where we're from in Deltona. I mean, you're lucky enough just to make it into festivals. I mean, the Corn Festival, the Hispanic Festival,
Strawberry Festival,
Strawberry Festival. You know, just the festivals merely because, you know, it's a country environment.
Yeah.
But, you know, we just want to hit up some more venues, but they're so hard to find. And it's hard to actually talk with someone because sometimes you'll call them and they won't even return your call.
You have to, it's almost like you have to be in their circle.
You have to be in their circle.
Yeah,
exactly.
so you know. They don't like dealing. You've seen that before. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
like dealing with people unless they know who they are
Right,
or they have a close, you know, intermediary or something.
That's why, you know, a lot of these people we come across, we're like, yo, we will do it for free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you need to get to know us, we'll do it for free.
We'll do it for
We ain't
free.
charging none. We just
Because
want to
regardless,
get out
all of our music is for sale on MySpace, SnowCap, iTunes.
Exactly.
It's there. So as long as we tell everybody, hey, you can go purchase our song here, we don't need to make money from the club. We are getting our exposure just there by being there. Because,
For real,
like I
huh?
said, it's all about the music and our fans.
Yeah.
Our fans want to hear us, and they love our music, and that's what we're coming to give. It's not about the fame. It's about bringing good music to people's ears.
Cool.
Not the
I
good
And bringing them
music.
what they want to hear.
Music first.
Yeah, I wish more people would think that way.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you know, they
it's
get so
okay.
tied up in the business, and then it's all about, you know, the money. And,
Sure.
you
About the
know.
money.
And I mean, of course, the money is good, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what though? Be honest. I mean, let's be honest about it.
Let's be honest.
They're
The best artists in the world work for dollars.
Sure.
A friend of mine, Good Money from New York, told me that. And it's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not one artist in the world that doesn't work for dollars.
I think the people who I guess are it's most from here and that's what they're doing it for are the ones that toil on the underground scene for
Right.
years and don't care. They're happy doing it. You
Right,
know.
exactly, yeah.
I mean, I've saw an interview with Kid Rock before where he's like, "It's about the art, man. I'm doing it just for the art of the music." And he looked at the camera and said, "I'm so full, so full of S. I'm doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the chicks. I'm doing it for
Right.
the partying." You know, it's like
Right.
that's like the first honest answer you've ever
Yeah,
gotten from a
it
rock
is.
star. You know.
Yeah,
It is.
absolutely.
It is.
And like, you know, we're, you know, I guess when I was younger, it could have been about, you know, the chicks, you know, around
Yeah.
like 15, 16.
Yeah,
It
when I was
like, you
younger,
know, 'cause,
yeah, definitely.
You know,
It would've been about the
hormones
chicks.
going, and you know, your sight only goes so far, you know. But once, you know, we've developed such a love for music and such a love for being able to create music that it really is about the art form.
It is.
But,
It's about seeing it born. You know, it's like the most amazing thing to bring something from nothing from here and just bring it out to your ears. It's just amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
very
amazing.
Cool. What else here? As far as your websites, where you're promoting your merchandise, CDs, just in
Tons.
general.
We got two websites. So you got www.myspace.com/8th sound. And then you also got www.myspace.com/he is Adrian Tristan. And you can pretty much find all of our music on both of those sites.
You could also find us on SnowCap, where you can actually
SnowCap.
purchase our music on our MySpace pages. You could find us on iTunes and CD Baby. You can find us on stereofame.com, which is the newest virtual music site there is. You could also find our music located. Where's that one place that we were running at? It slipped my mind. We got so many different places. I mean, we're constantly marketing in so many different places. I mean, we were talking about this off of the air just a little while ago about all the different sites that we market through. You know, because right now the world is just pretty much an internet-based market.
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
you
it
can
is.
enter
The,
through
the
computer,
local
you know.
artist doesn't anymore have to go to, like, I don't know if anybody's seen that old movie called Temptations from back in the day, like old Motown legend movie. You know, you watch these guys, there are 5 of them working together, and they go into Motown Records and they go and give a live performance to Berry
Right.
Gordy. But you know, not everybody lives next door to Motown Records.
Exactly.
And
We live in Deltona.
and then to top it all off, I also have Lauren Cruz is also helping us out in Lake Howell High
Lake
School.
Howell High School. Word
They're
up, big
all
ups.
fans out there, just giving us tons of rep over there.
Big ups to Lake Howell High School for real, man. They
Definitely.
doing a
Thank you
big
for your
up.
support.
She rocks that ice, but she don't act cold. Her body looks tight, but she don't act too grown. She's the one in a million girl, the type that can fill your world with everything a man needs.